Father Pietro Felet is the new Secretary General of the Conference of the Latin Bishops of the Arab regions. The appointment came during the recent meeting of the bishops in Rome under the presidency of the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem, His Beatitude Fuad Dwal, from October 11th to the 13th.
I had already known about this nomination for some time because the Patriarch had informed me to inquire about my availability. In our order, we have as a particular characteristic the incarnation of Jesus, the Ecce Venio. And so, when the Church calls, we must be ready to say, "Here I am ready to serve the Church."
Father Felet, Italian and Betharram Father, is already Secretary General of the Assembly of Catholic Ordinaries of the Holy Land. He is a well-known face in the Church of Jerusalem and of the Holy Land in general. Ordained a priest in 1970 in Jerusalem, he has already faced many challenges in his involvement with the Arab world. Among these stands the challenge of the new evangelization, which the Pope recently recalled in anticipation of the Synod of 2012.
Certainly, the theme of the new evangelization is a new theme, as an idea and as a formulation, because the Christians of the Middle East, and of the Holy Land in particular, believe they are the descendants of the early Christians, and therefore belong to a certain faith community. But I think that it is good that we will have the Synod on the new evangelization, because there are always new opportunities and room for deepening their faith, which should be better directed to the person of Christ, rather than seen as membership in a church on earth. The new evangelization involves using a new language and new tools that can lead the faithful to Christ.
Adoperare nuovi strumenti che possono portare e condurre il fedele a Cristo.
The appointment of Father Felet comes the same day in which, a year ago, the bishops were gathered together in the Synod's Special Assembly for the Middle East. Much was said on that occasion about the plight of Christians in the Holy Land.
Sicuramente durante il Sinodo si è parlato anche della cittadinanza dei cristiani.
During the Synod, we also spoke about Christian citizenship. It can sound a little strange in the West, in our Western churches, that Christians can be Arabs, that Christians can be Middle Eastern. For us, however, it is a totally normal thing that we reject the idea that someone would brand us as foreigners in this land. Christians are above all Palestinians, Jordanians, they are Israeli, and they are Christians. They are first born into life, and then they enter and become part of the Church. And so they are citizens with full rights. And we don't want Christians to be considered second or third-class citizens, or even worse, to be considered strangers or foreigners.
Cittadini di secondo grado o di terzo grado, peggio ancora, considerarli stranieri.